just started. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. Return coming from the 14. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Please take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this run.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Buys time, rolling right. Got in by Jake Ferguson. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and ducking the ball.
1st and 10 from the 41. Draw play. This is Williams. And they were waiting for him on that draw, weren't they? They get him behind the line. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a 1st down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass. Well, they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
Going to 54.
2nd and 13. That's caught by Williams. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Hey, 47.
From the gun is Prescott. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jalen Thompson makes the play. And the Cardinals are off to a great start defensively. They force a turnover on the opening possession. I gotta imagine facing the defense in the bottom half of the league had these guys excited, Brock, but cue the old record scratch sound effect as that defense forces an opening drive turnover.
Yeah, just a reminder for this quarterback that decision-making each and every week is at a premium, and don't look at the stats. Study your opponent.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. They'll run it here. It's James Conner. That played good for, looks like about 6. 2nd down upcoming.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. It's Conner again. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
These defensive ends today are so good, Kate, with their hands, and it's often right off the jump. If you can win with your hands, if you can create space, you can get a tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Cowboys sending out the dime package. Third down. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it. Leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up. And we talked about it earlier. Brought a losing streak into the building with him. That is not a good start towards breaking that streak as they go 3 and out.
No, you want to bust that narrative. And the best way to do that is to start fast. And, well, once again, they're not.
And the punt team downs this one just inside the 40.
At their own 38-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. Tukes out a one-stop. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
7-yard line.
They stay on the ground with Williams. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
At the 49-yard line.
First down, here's Dak. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They get 13 on the pickup. That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down, ball at the 36.
Go, get out there, get out there.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. Pushing for the red zone. And he has it all the way down to the 8. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas, and you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
There we go. Wide 26.
Trying the inside handoff to Sanders. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. First shot gets him 5. Still a couple of looks remaining. It's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Yeah! Under. Wide 8.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Time for our 2nd quarter now. Let's see if the Cowboys can capitalize here in the red zone.
Wide 8. 26.
Williams. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Cowboys get the game's first points here in the 2nd. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Jones. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Ready to start this drive with Connor. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Makes the connection to James Conner. And he pushes it up across the 30 before going out.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Murray to throw here on 3rd. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. So they get dings for the holding. You got to wonder if that changes their call as they line this up for 3rd down. From the gun, it's Murray. Finds him over the middle. And they catch him just in time to prevent the first, but that got very close, didn't it? It's 4th and maybe a yard.
But it brings up 4th down.
They are going to go. Here's Murray. It's caught by Harrison. Free inside the 30. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. There sure was a lot of trust on that play, Brock, and he proved worthy of it with that end result.
Yeah, good old receiver. Someone who just knows how to get it into the end zone is worth his weight in gold to a QB. And on that throw, there was trust there that he had a shot to find pay dirt.
Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Cardinals tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. And a huge effort sets up his offense in a great spot on the opposite side of the field.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
And finally, they're able to bring him to the ground. Call it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
On 2nd down, they're running with Williams. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Wide in. Here we go. Going to 54. Going to 54. Wide in. Here we go. Going to 54. Wide in.
Prescott to throw here. 3rd and 2. Short pass brought in. And he will not get them to that marker. And all he can do is get back to the line. 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Field goal would have been 49 yards, Brock, but they want to go for this instead.
Here we go. 47. 26.
They do snap it. Here's Prescott. Throw caught by his running back. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Gun. We're going to 53. What do you think?
They'll give it to Williams on the option. And they're going to be safe at the 11 after that play. They'll get 18 yards there. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
Hey, even though that was an excellent run, I got to talk about the receivers here, Kate, because 9 times out of 10, you see a run like that in this league, 10+, you know those guys on the outside are doing their job, shining as pockets, keeping those defenders away from the back.
He's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Kill! 47!
We're to the 2-minute warning from AT&T. And it's the Cowboys. Behind the sticks on 2nd and 11.
Hey, kill! Yeah! There we go!
Now here's Prescott. Drops this one down here for Williams. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Yeah! Hey, wide. Here we go, going to 54, wide. Here we go, going to 54, wide.
Williams goes up and over for the touchdown. The Cowboys get some late points and the lead. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7. Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Jones. He's stopped on the run back of the 27.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Now Kyler hits his running back. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set. 2nd and 3. Taken in by Tip Ryman. And he'll get it up to the 44. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Kyler looking to throw. Caught by Connor out of the backfield. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Here's Murray, 1st and 10. Into the hands of Michael Wilson. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set. Again, it's Murray to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going to keep it this time. He's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Headed out right. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. That one intended for Trey McBride. So it's 2nd down coming up. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Murray on 3rd down. Escapes the pocket. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. He's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the 1st down. It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a 4th quarter clutch kick, have that confidence built. That's important.
Turpin with a return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. 1st and 10, Prescott. Finds a seam down the middle. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. And just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
That's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. Prescott on 1st and 10. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up 2nd down.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. This from the right hash in a considerable distance. This will not connect. Not enough leg and too far left as well. And a 4-point lead it shall remain.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
It's no good. He needed more leg, and he sent it too far right. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's Greg Dortch with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. That begins with a Connor run. send him out as this gets all the way into enemy territory. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it'll be first down, Arizona.
Anytime you get that chunk of yards, gosh, you can just feel it in the stadium. It just changes the whole complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end this series with points.
And 3 yards is all he's going to get. It's second down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
They'll come up first and 10. No run with DeMarcado. And he'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone. Working quickly here.
At the 16-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Here's a game to DeMarcado. And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals take the lead right away in half number 2. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Fielded at the 14. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
Yeah! Here we go! We're going to 52.
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
From the 33 on second down. This is complete to Ferguson out left. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Straight ahead with Williams. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Here we go, second and 9. Catch is made down the right sideline. There it is, touchdown Dallas! The Cowboys grab the lead on their first series of the half. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
You know, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Mercado on a carry. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Murray here on 1st down. Buying some time right. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. Just couldn't get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. there. And it sets up 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
2nd and 10 now. Murray to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. They'll try to run it with Connor. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down. The defense calls a timeout, and that's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3. He'll throw it. He's got it to his running back. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. Left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the result. A big gain. They got 15 and the first. Connor on the inside give. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in. The run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Let's come in here, Brock. It's Murray. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Looking to throw. He's got McBride complete. And they make the a stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. That's a clutch 7-yard pickup, and it pays off the call to go for it on 4th down. They're now set for 1st and 10.
What? 2.
Throwing again. Murray escapes out to the left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it'll be 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with a penalty. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. And the defense did have to work for them on that previous play, Brock. So just 5 yards to go now on 2nd following the flag. They'll run here following the penalty. And he will score! Touchdown, Arizona! The Cardinals take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. It's a James Conner touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. The return starts at the 18. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. The Cowboys have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
I think. We're going to 54.
Handoff goes to Williams, running right. And on 1st down, only gets about a yard here. And the defender there to force him out. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
From the 35 on 2nd down. Dumped off to his running back. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Then we're going to 53.
Draw play. This is Williams. Didn't sell the draw enough, and he pays the price. He's headed the wrong direction. Backs him up for 2nd down.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
Second and 12 behind the sticks. On the move, headed right. He takes it himself. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Wait, check. Wide eight. We're going to 54. Going to 54. Wide eight. Sweat.
They'll go from the gun with Sanders. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Yeah! Henry! Then we're going to 53.
Dak now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
They're down at 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
Yeah, Timmy. We're going to 53. Wide eight. We're going to 54. Wide eight. Wait, take.
He's back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So a big kick coming up for Brandon Aubrey. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash.
54-yard attempt.
Oh, this is going to be close, and it's no good. He hooked it too far left. And the deficit remains unchanged here in the 4th.
Kate, he's going to need a lot of support from his teammates after that one because he knows it. Everybody knows it. The game may have rested on that try, and that'll be one that's tough not to dwell on.
First down carry for Connor. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. Gonna need more of those as they trail by a score.
That's why you often see some mix, some high percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep the defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation and a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
2nd and 13. Short pass brought in. Ooh, awfully close to that line to gain. Stop though, made it to 46. 3rd down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Biggest. 2-2.
They'll go, Connor. And this one will not work out for him. He's stacked up behind the line and is going to head off after a turnover on downs. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
47.
1st down, here's Dak. Hits him on the out route. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. That's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Completed here to Tolbert. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Offense set for a 1st and 10.
We're going to 53.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Finds him over the middle. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
We're going to 54. Wide eight. 26.
Running right is Williams. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Yeah, here we go. Like that. Wide eight. Go. go. Get out there, get out there.
He'll look to throw it. His throw is caught. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Setting up to pass. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Clock inside of 50 seconds now. 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
Kate, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
Here he is to throw. Hits his running back. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Here he is to throw. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
The best of the best, they just have this...
Now hang on. They want to take another look at this play. And a very important call coming up late in this game. Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10.
Come back.
Back to the air, Murray. And they got there in time. He's taken down. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Kate, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Taking a big shot for the end zone. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Still with a chance after that INT was dropped. A big 3rd down here.
Green.
Now to throw. Wilson on a slant. And that nice catch not going to translate into a new set of downs just yet. The stop is made in time to make it 4th and short. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. All right, down by 4. They got to have this one on 4th down. Desperation time here. Forced out to his right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. They come through with a massive gain there on 4th down, 24 yards, and it's a first down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway. Ugh.
And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game.
Touchdown, Arizona.
Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Turpin with a return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 23.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go, 46, 46. Yeah, here we go. Number 40. Here we go, going to 50. Here we go, kill. Here we go, 47. 26.
Here he goes, one final shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So the Cardinals get to fly home as winners on the road. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happens over the course of this week. Sometimes when you